There is one thing you need to understand, believer. Miserable people want victims. Miserable people want an outlet for their negativity. That's how simple it is. So a miserable individual will hate you for the sole reason that they long to dump their filth on someone. That's how simple it is. Someone is miserable when they don't want to face themselves. They want to persist in defective patterns, but they don't want to face the consequences of those effective patterns. So the only way they can remain relatively sane is by blaming someone else for the defect they continue in and consequently attack that individual to feel self-righteous. Miserable people will join other miserable people and they will commit crimes together. Like attracts like. They want other people just as miserable or worse than them to commit crimes with. Sometimes they target other miserable people, but they get a satisfaction, a very short-lived high, when they can cause harm to someone that's not miserable, especially someone who's happy. Miserable people are stuck in depression because they don't want to comply with solutions. So now they want to spread their depression onto others. They can't stand happy people. Miserable people are delusional people who think that they are entitled to make people just because they don't want to work on solutions for themselves. I know it's weird, but such people exist. You find them in all groups and in all ages, except children, of course, because children cannot be miserable. Early teens also not. It's people who are past their mid-teens, they can be miserable because they have the mental capacity to persist in denial. Now look, someone that's reasonable wants solutions. Someone that's miserable wants victims. That's how simple it is. So stop trying to understand why someone turns on you when there was no reason for them to turn on you. They don't need a reason. They just want to dump. That's all it is. And miserable people always want an excuse to violate you. They always want an excuse to attack. So they will look for a fight. They will look to trick you into an argument, or they will play the victim. And if you don't give them enough sympathy, they will attack you as if you were not understanding enough. They will always look for some excuse to dump. Compare it to a dog that goes around shitting everywhere. Everywhere the dog comes, the dog shits in the place. The dog goes out there looking for clean places to dump their shit. That's how those people are. Or compared to swine. A swine that's been playing in the mud with feces. So the swine has feces and mud on its skin, and now the swine goes around looking for white walls and it jumps on the white walls, hitting itself to the white walls. And you think, what? Why is the swine hurting himself by jumping against this wall? The swine does not care that he's getting hurt in the process. The swine just wants whatever is on his skin to be seen everywhere. So the swine cannot handle a white, clean wall. So the swine comes and he places his dirt on the wall. He ruins the wall just so that he can be comfortable that whatever he was playing in is now spread everywhere. The two examples I gave of a dog that's shitting everywhere and a swine that has been playing in mud and feces now is spreading the feces all across walls. That's how miserable people are. So, do not be deceived. Miserable people will always have some reason for the violence they enact or better afflict on the environment, and they will always have a reason for the danger they keep in existence. So, Do not break your head trying to understand why someone did something. If they're miserable, they don't know why. They just want to dump. That's the only thing that's on their mind, to dump their negativity. Well, that's it for now. Keep on agreeing with Christ and be at peace.